Hello guys, it's TZK, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 things I want to see in Black Ops Gulf War Zombies, and also 5 things which I don't want to see in Gulf War Zombies. I did this a while ago with a Killing Floor 3 video, and it got quite a lot of views, and so I thought I'd do the same thing with Gulf War because, yeah, there is quite a few things which I would like and not like. And if Treyarch are going to get this game right this time, then they do need to take community feedback, which they probably won't. And I'm also playing Dino Remastered in the background because, of course, the leaks hinted towards Transit Remastered. So yeah, we probably most likely won't get Transit Remaster, but I mean, it does look like that way anyway. But without further ado, let's start off with some of the things which I do actually want. And one thing I definitely would like is a zombies map with a simple layout. I don't want no fetch quest or like a giant to-do list. Like just something simple, straightforward, nothing too difficult. Because I noticed in the newer maps you have like a lot of things to build. You have to build the power switch, you have to build the pack-a-punch, and it's just a big pain in the ass. I just want to, like, you know, have it without having to build it. Another thing I'd like as well is weapon customization. Just like Cold War Zombies, you can customize the weapons to how you like it. Whether you like shotguns or assault rifles, you can customize it to how you play. I think it will work quite well. It suits any kind of play style really. And also customizing things like the special ability, like the Ring of Fire, the electric attack, I can't quite remember what the name is, but like stuff like that will be pretty cool, like customize your loadout, just like how they did it in Cold War. I reckon if they did this in the newer COD, it would actually work quite well. Another thing as well, new and unique wonder weapons. I would like to see some more of those. In Modern Warfare 3, they're all just remastered wonder weapons apart from the launcher one I can't remember the name of. If you remaster the ray gun again, I don't really mind that because it is iconic, it has appeared in every game, but just give us like new wonder weapons. I don't want to see the wonder off for like the 8th time, as good as it is. And another thing as well, speaking of Cold War, whilst we're on that topic, another thing I would like to see too is the exfil system. This really worked quite well in Cold War Zombies. It allowed you to exit the game without losing loads of XP, because in the old COD Zombies, if you got bored, you just have to down yourself and game over, whereas you can at least get out and get like loads of XP for it, which is pretty cool. I would like to see a return on that. It also gives the player that challenge of having to escape without getting overrun. That's a pretty cool feature you can add to the map, make it a bit more competitive. Finally, last thing I do want to see is the return of pack-a-punch tiers and ammo types. If you remember from Black Ops 3 Zombies, you had things like turn, dead wire, fireworks, like stuff that gave the weapon the extra abilities. That would be pretty cool to see return. Even Cold War's 3-tier pack-a-punch system, that would be really cool, because in the older COD Zombies, the higher the round you got to, the less effective your weapons will be. So repacking the weapon and making it stronger will definitely help into the higher rounds, makes it a lot easier. Then again, you have the issue of it being too overpowered, so it could make it powerful to a certain extent. And also another issue you could face as well is that players can pack-a-punch to tier 3 before they get to like round 30, so perhaps lock it off or maybe increase the price. That way you don't get tier 3 dead early and you just end up being too easy into the higher rounds. Like just making it a bit more balanced perhaps, maybe give it more of a challenge. And next up is the stuff which I don't want to see. And one very big thing which I actually don't want to see is the return of remastered maps, or stuff which has been taken from multiplayer in the campaign mode. And to be fair, we've already had hints towards Transit Remastered, so this one is already applying to the game already. But I don't really mind like very many remasters, but just don't do it for like every single map, because if you end up doing like remasters throughout Gulf War Zombies, it's just going to become boring, as we saw in Black Ops 4 with the Ether story. So just don't remaster like every single map, at least come up with something original. Of course, give it a simple layout and you'd have a great map for everybody. No fetch quest or a giant to-do list, as I mentioned before. And whatever you do, just don't bring back Modern Warfare 3 Zombies features. They were just terrible. A 1 hour timer and mercenaries it just ruined the game. Like, that's not what COD Zombies was originally meant to be. Like, I get Modern Warfare 3 had never hosted a Zombies mode before, but that just wasn't the Zombies mode. It was just a Warzone rip-off. So if anything, just avoid using any kind of Modern Warfare 3 features. It just did not work. And I know quite a few people liked the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, but I just didn't for that reason. Honestly, it actually put me off playing it. I always went back to the older games after that, just because the 1 hour timer just put me off. And also, speaking of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, you've probably guessed this one already, but don't include the Vanguard mechanics. Vanguard wasn't a good game either. It didn't really work well, it ruined the Zombies mode. Of course, in Vanguard they tried to spice things up from Cold War Zombies, but they ended up making it very bad. You had perk tiers, which basically gives you like extra abilities like the more you upgrade it, whereas in Cold War you could upgrade it through the menus, not in game. And that's where Vanguard Zombies went a bit wrong. It just didn't flow that well. So if Treyarch were going to make a successful game in the future, just don't replicate anything from Vanguard. Learn from it and move on. Just do not go back to that again. That was just atrocious. And another thing I don't want to see either is overpowered gobblegum. I don't mind most gobblegum, they actually make the game fun, give it a unique challenge, but the overpowered gobblegum, they just absolutely ruin it. For example, you got Perkaholic from Black Ops 3, which just gives you all of your perks, like, oh yay, there's no challenge there at all. And you even got Perkaholics that give you the drops too. It's just too overpowered, it just ruins the game. For me, it makes the game too easy, which is why I never use them, but they can be good Perkaholics if they're balanced properly. And finally, last but not least, the last thing I don't want is zombies map that hold the player's hand. I don't want to have to go into a zombies map and it tells me what to do, like do this, do that. I'd much rather figure out on my own. I know Cold War Die Machine had this habit where it told you exactly what to do. I didn't really like it for that. I want to be able to figure out things on my own, not have a map hold my hand and tell me what to do. But this was it for me. I just went over 5 things I wanted and 5 things I didn't want to make the video a lot more simple. What do you guys think? What are 5 things you want and what are 5 things that you don't want? Do let me know down below. But apart from that, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future COD Zombies videos. Join the Discord if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.